Hey, welcome Beastverse. Sorry for the whistling. Yeah, I'm just playing some PK. We're working on this parking lot some more. It's just gonna be real quick. I don't have a ton of time. Maybe an hour. Hey, welcome. Rocks. I can still answer rebirth questions, but mostly, and you know, the chat will obviously say what they want, but I'm focusing on building today. Yeah, it's better as is. Okay, I think we're good on rocks over here. Gardening plants. I can use this here. Hang on. Yoink. No. Yeah, surprise live stream. Well, an hour is pretty short for a live stream, especially considering I standardly do 2 for a Prehistoric Kingdom. You know, I've actually played 0 video games this summer aside from what's on stream, which is very saddening because, that's sad. My summer's very short. I'm going back to school in a week, so... Voila. Of course we need always Leafonte grass. Just that's our favorites. Maybe use some goldenrods, but I'm gonna keep this mostly clear. That's good. No. That was a terrible decision. There we go. Like here? Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm going to keep this out a little more sparse than the other. But now it is time. No Douglas firs. Yeah, I can use a tree fern. Nope, I don't want a tree fern. Ooh, I do want a tree fern. But where is the question? I'm going to have a banana palm there, but... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's go ahead and get our sunken arrowwood plants. These guys are going to be everywhere in our park because they are very useful, as I have recently discovered. I still feel like I'm learning this game. I don't even know, like, a large portion of the modular pieces that we have. Because I've only built one park, and it was a collab, too, so it wasn't even mine. I guess that's colorful, but so is that, but not useful here. Fucked up palm, though. We gotta stop with the curved palms. But I could. Yoink, there we go. And the shorter one's good. Nice. Oh yeah, well, my favorite part of the movie was actually when Martin Krebs says, what is this, some kind of rebirth? Nice, there we go. This foliage is not looking bad. Hang on. Does this help or no? No, it doesn't. That looks terrible. But what if? Hear me out. Bam, bam. Nope, just 2. Just 1. And... No. That was a bad idea. But, hang on. Already overused. Nice. There we go. That looks good. Sorry. Just a second. Okay. Hey, welcome. I actually did really want the JP3 ringtone, but I couldn't figure out how to do it on my own, and you can buy it, but I didn't really want to spend $2 on a ringtone, so. Thing is, we have to... This is annoying. Why did I do this to myself? I know, but you'd think it's simple, but... Well, actually, I haven't tried it in a while, but it was very difficult, like, years ago, for some reason. But I plan to try and figure that out. Oh, that's actually not bad. Wait, yes it is. That clashes terribly with that other shape. What if... Yoink. Yeah, it's okay. And then I can do another one here. I didn't even rotate that, did I? It's fine. Let's use this one. No. This one. Okay. I need arrow wood. I'm just gonna cover that up real quick. And a... Where'd it go? This one. Nice, and since I forgot to use this over here, I'm now going to. This park is gonna probably destroy my computer by the time I'm done with it. I just realized that. Like, we're already at, what, 5,000 objects? 6,000? No, not that many. Maybe 4. Which, I mean, I guess I'd like 50+ thousand in, Arizona. I was about to say, and it was fine, but no, it wasn't. I almost lost that park and also my sanity. I may have actually lost my sanity. We'll never know. One day we might. We'll find out in a news report. Never mind. That park was a challenge to complete, though. And I don't want this one to be the same because I want it to be fun. And so far it is. It's quite a fun park. Having a nice time chilling and not worrying about deadlines. Because I don't have to make videos anymore. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I very much enjoy making videos. It just takes a toll and is very time consuming, and time is not something any of us have as much as we want. Especially me. Well, that sounds quite egocentric to say. Other people definitely need time more than I do. I have a voluptuous amount of time compared to other people, but it's not enough for consistent content creation, unfortunately. This, you know what this needs? Yeah, I think it does. Hang on. this one, but I feel I've already overplaced these. How's that look? Terrible. Palmetry should fix it. And these always do the job. Voila. Voila. That's okay, but now this looks empty, so I think we need like 2 of these. There we go. Hey, let me read this. Oh, was I having that? Android or iPhone? On what? What day? Yes, it is. I haven't entirely pre-record. Well, it looks fine now that I've placed those other 2, but it looked inconsistent before, and not in a fun way. Okay, so this little entrance bit is gonna, I guess it's better than this. I mean, like, this bit is actually kind of good. Like, even without the stuff in the background, that is already a screenshot. Alright, sorry. Welcome, James the Trader and Jellyfish Boy. I don't have an Android, I have an iPhone, but in many ways, Androids are better. Jellyfish Boy, why? What for? I have an iPhone phone. Yeah. I still don't like the statue. I think the top hat does help, even though it's very silly. It's my park. I don't care. And so... yeah, that's fine. Let's move on to this planter here. I wish we had more decals like exist in Planet Zoo. So like I could have like cracks in the pavement, and I could make the bits on the ground look not quite as weird, because they look very weird right now. Is that? No, that's trash. Hang on. Fixed. Nope. Fixed. Alright, now we need some like swamp grass or something. So let us find scrubland. Wetland, there we go. Swamp grass, swamp grass. Reeds? No. Horsetails? No. Papyrus. Papyrus is good, but it doesn't work there, does it? Oh, I should save these because those are actually kind of good and colorful. And we need as many colorful plants as we can get. There we go. Gardening. Favorite. One of these. These. Hang on. Voila. And cover that up. Let's get some tippers. Yoink. Oops. No. Yeah, okay, and a palm seedling. This is why I think it's useful to expedite your park building to have a sort of palette of plants you can refer to before. See, that wasn't that hard. Now we just have all this to do. Let me read this. Video ideas. I don't know, what you're doing is already pretty cool. You could do some longer animations that get some story. Those will get a lot more views. Yeah, but iPhone likes to overcomplicate things, so you buy stuff. But they still have all the features. They're just not easily accessible. That's the trick. Alright, so I want this to be less heavily... I almost said furnished. Why did I say that? Decorated. That is quite a keeper. good. Palm grass is actually pretty good. Bam. I'm very excited for update 15. How long do we have? It's not long, is it? A couple weeks? Yes, North Fork Pines. That's a good spot for these guys. I like this one, but not the other one. It can be like that and like that. Looks really weird. No. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Yeah, you were. I remember that, actually, I think. I assume you mean 500th subscriber, not 500 of my 519 subscribers. I'm going to merge some of these groups because I keep forgetting to do that, and it makes it nicer. I like having things that aren't buildings merged when they can be. Good enough. And alright, how does this look? It feels weird. I think I'm deleting this one. But something needs to go in its place, like a grass. Maybe elephant ear? No. But I can do that. And that. I can't exactly place a whole bunch of these here. Dandelion grass doesn't work. Does this work? No. That's very silly. I think it just needs to be dirt. Yeah. Let's get it. Yoink. Yoink. Alright. Yeah, I'll just leave that. Let's cover this up. Honestly, yeah, we should. It was a weird trend, but it kind of made sense, at least. At least I understand what it is by now. These staff areas I'm going to work on another day. Let's make this concrete look a little better. Get some palm grass. Yoink, 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 yoink. Do I want to do this? think it's just going to be like that. Yeah. We can match that on this side. That'll actually look okay. I'll help frame this too. I'll add some arrowwoods. And let's grow these a little bit. Alright, that's alright. And my computer hates me. Nice. Yeah, that's not half bad. Well, I don't know that we can bring it back, but if I could, I would, because I didn't properly join in on it the first time. These drains are weird, but I don't want to make them proper, so this is going to have, these are going to have tons of plants. We're going to do these three next. Heavy on the palm trees, but still able to be seen through. So let's get uno, duo, trace, quattro, cinco, diez. That one might be deleted. Beastverse always deletes his messages before I can read them. Oops. I'm gonna get to, oops. That was weird. Why are those all not placed where I meant to place them? Like at all. Ah, that one's on the concrete too. And that's okay. This is the quality content you all subscribed for. That is actually looking okay, and that's pretty fast. So now we get to scrubland plants. Oops. I don't think we need many of these. But one would look good right here. I don't know what that is, so. But it has challenge in it, and it's online, so probably we shouldn't. Oops. Oh, shoot. I didn't place any rocks. That's why this is so weird. Just one of these over here. Nice. Yeah, that's getting fixed immediately. Alright, palm tree time. We're gonna overcrowd these. It's gonna look like the San Diego Zoo. It's gonna be awesome. No. What if I do random scale and random rotation? There we go. I should have been doing that the whole time. Oh, oops, I missed one. Hang on. Alright. Bye, James the Trader. Thanks for showing up. Yes, I am placing a lot of these on purpose. I'm aware I look insane right now. I'm aware this parking lot is going to have more pieces than most Evolution 2 parks. There we go. Banana trees are done. Bird nest fern time. Oops. Not as many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is probably the most sane thing I've done on this channel. Remember when I spent 4 hours making a mountain on a singular map with a controller? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. there, and there, and there, and there. Bird nest 1, 2, uno, dos. This is so therapeutic, just placing plants all day. I swear I could do this for like hours and not get bored. I mean, I placed rocks for 24 hours, so I guess probably like 6 of that was actually rock placing, but still, it's a lot. Bird nest fern 3. Not really necessary. Coconut palm. There we go. Toll. Go. We're gonna have to do this on the other side too. Dang. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 windows. We're not doing the central garden today. Maybe we can do it. Spin me right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round. Alright, these are the weird ones, so I'm just doing one of these. Actually, maybe I'll do a second little one right here. Nice. This is looking pretty cool. Once I add in some rocks, a little bit more plant detailing. Alright, elephant ears. These go around the corners. Yoink. I'll do some of 2, but I don't even need to bother with 3. Oops, I just unfavorited it. Look, I'm aware how unnecessary the majority of this planting is, but I promise you it'll pay off in the end results. That probably meaning my computer exploding, but we'll get to that part when we get to that part. Right now we place a bunch of palm trees. Nice. Those are actually pretty underrated plants. I should use them more. They feel too Central American and niche, so I haven't placed them a ton, but I should. Bam. And not bothering with 2 and 3 or jungle floor. Yes. Yes. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam. Nice. You guys just wait till I get those prehistoric plants. I used 2, but not 1. It's too large. I'm aware there's like 1,000 plants per square foot here and none of these are surviving, but it's my park. I can do what I want. That's my rule. Tell me how to run my park, you go make your own park. Which you can do. Prehistoric Kingdom, I think, is still on sale, by the way, for summer. I actually don't know if it is. It might be off sale now. But it at least was on sale. And even if it's not, it's totally worth full price. It's $30 for, in my opinion. If you like simulator games, one of the best games out there. And it's early access, so the game's only getting better and better. And it's getting a lot better, and it's already very good. People see early access and they're like, oh, it's not complete. One, I'd like to mention that the full game price might be more expensive once it's done, so you're saving yourself money by buying it now. Yeah. And obviously they don't pay me. So, this is genuinely what I think. It's quite a good game. No, it's useless. Alright, and I think that's it. Rocks time. And then garden plants, but we don't need many of those. Ah, we need to do the color match. Yoink. See, only 477. Wait, that's only some of them. 608. 614. No! Dang it. Plants. Okay. Rocks. Okay, right, we need to copy the color of these rocks so it is consistent. Alright, let us place rocks. Not many though, we don't need a ton actually. I'm gonna go crazy on the paleo environments in this park, like, it's gonna be pretty good. Well, we'll see how the plant palettes are, but they seem to be pretty nice, and there's no limitations now, so, except what my computer can handle, but we don't really care about my computer's thoughts and feelings, so. I'm gonna turn these off now. It is kinda nice, but I prefer having direct input on the rocks. Alright, oh, we need a few over here. Okay. I think I'm about to say a new sentence. That looks like enough rocks. I think this will look pretty good once this is filled in. These are going to be some nicer gardens. I think we're going to have some fencing along this side. It could be an enclosure, but I don't like that because I want my enclosure to be realistically manageable, and that would not be. So, this is actually a really narrow sidewalk, but that's okay. Let us tour our park. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Ah, the map border. Oh, shoot. Oh, the ocean. Am I actually stuck? So it would appear I am. I can't even go to the side. I can only go... I think I'm stuck to the map border. Ah! There we go. Come on. Well, I think we found a glitch, guys. It's called the really short glitch, where you become really short. That was weird. Alright, first person time. Here we are. Well, that was a fun bus ride. I'm driving on the left side of the road because I'm hoping they do that in Columbia, and I just realized that's where I put this. So, yep, we got tickets. Look at a Montessori statue. That's pretty cool. Wait, let's go tour the staff section because that's totally legal. Wow, there's nothing down here yet. Looks like it's still being built, but they placed some trees. Sure would make a nice storage area eventually. Parkour. Parkour. Alright, let's see. This is kinda not as good as I hoped. I need some garden plants. But not too much color. Because it is the parking lot. What if I did like some sculptures, some weird stuff, like, hang on, let's do these garden plants first, and then we'll do some weird sculptures, and then these two can be filled in, and we'll be done for today. Yeah, garden plants. Alright, that looks better. Yeah, of course, thanks for staying at the streams all the time. Do you not have anywhere better to be? Not that I don't appreciate you watching the stream, I very much do. For some reason I thought this was water, but I realized the ground is just colored weird, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna maybe undo that. And since I think that water was kind of a good idea, do this as a reminder to place it there. But I'm going to make it shallower. Cool. There we go. Nice. Got some water. What does this look like first person? How deep is this? Nice. Oh yeah, how goes a dodo after war? Are we getting a new episode soon? Absolute peak. I don't know why I keep singing today. I was about to say I'll stop if it's annoying, but no, I won't because I'll forget immediately. What about... Why don't we have solid metal? That is annoying. I can do concrete. I can do rocks. What's down here? Those are pretty mid. Yeah. None of these are very artful except concrete. But metal would be way better. What if I go to these and metallic? There we go. And I make it yoink. Ooh, what if I did something like what Rob and Mary have in their park? Maple Meadows. Right. There we go, there we go. Pole. Nice. Is that a thing? No. That's weird. Yeah, that looks terrible. What's WMRTE? Can we do just an obelisk, please? Is that... Maybe this would be better in the garden, but I don't really want to just do plants here. Ooh, okay. How about this? We're just going to be kind of weird. don't know if that's too tall. There we go. When I park over here, you must face the when mammals roam the earth. What's this? Did I miss something? Cool. Alright, wait, let me see your channel, because I feel like I've heard of this. Oh! Yeah, that thing. Cool. Nice. Will there be more A Dodo After War? Because I kind of want to see what happened. You left us on a cliffhanger. Oh, was it an April Fool's video? I don't know what's going on with that. Why do we have helices? These are pretty useless, aren't they? I mean, yeah, you could use them about like 5 times. Okay. We don't even have proper triangles. When is this useful? Actually, I guess you can use them in sculptures. I might do more sculptures because this is kind of cool. I wish there was a way to open the workshop in-game. That would be kind of really cool. Oh, did they actually go ahead and update the textures? Because I knew they were going to. Hang on. I think they did. No. No, I'm just blind. Yeah, I'm just blind. Substrate. Nice. And over here, I think we're gonna have fencing, but I'm deciding what kinds. Because I want to not use every kind of fence in the park just for like one section, but we need something solid. This is too much. This is literally just a window, so no. These are actually pretty useful for just singular sections. Like, I don't know that I'd ever use this, but like I would just place this as a viewing window. Yeah. We've already used this, but it's see-through, so that doesn't work. That's thick enough, but it's not exactly what I want here. I mean, there's always the handy-dandy, trusty, tropical bamboo fence. We can use chain link, but that's way too foreboding and obviously see-through. What did we use over here? That's not helpful. 4 meters is really tall. I guess it's okay. Yeah, hang on. Yoink. Why is it not rotating? Alright, here we go. I've played Evolution too. I know how to work fences. How is that a 90-degree angle snap? How? In what world? Okay, I guess I just have to freehand this. Or do it the unfun way. I guess that's what we're doing. Where's the half a meter? Fine. Full meter of space. Stop angle snapping. Wow, what an enclosure. That is not 90 degrees whatsoever. Okay, this fence tool's kind of bad. I've very rarely ever used it, so I didn't realize. Good enough. Yep, I think we are okay for today. Oh, that's cool. $14 hours already. Dang. I wonder what this is. What? Wait. Okay. I have some other people's parks saved. This one's kind of crazy. 236 hours. That's a complete park. I don't see many of those. Let's go ahead and look at the wildlands. Compare our work on that before we end the stream. I did save this, right? Yeah. Hang on, now I'm paranoid. I literally just saved it in front of your faces. I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Prehistoric Kingdom theme is so good. The memories. Why is that tree so tall? What? Okay. I did not place that tree. That was not like that. Okay. I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, anyways. Here we are, back in the Wildlands. been a while. Okay, this park was kind of peak. I mean, the detailing is basically non-existent, but just so you know, for the 2 people at the stream and maybe a couple other people rewatching it, there are indeed some early conversations about potentially another Prehistoric Wildlands, a Season 2, some might say. Where did this path go? Alright, no questions asked. You will find no answers there. What is up with the save file? Wow, all the lions actually in their enclosure. That's the first time I've seen that since I first placed them. I mean, obviously it's a highly unrealistic park, but we don't care. It's cool. This is actually an amazing enclosure that PC did. I don't even think he realized what he did, but it was pretty cool. That is a view. Very zoo. This is a good enclosure. This is a poor enclosure, but the idea is that he's old and was one of the first animals to be enclosed, and he needs constant care, so he has this very compact arena. I'm kind of tired. I'm getting up early tomorrow, so I'm going to bed as soon as the stream ends. That was like the only attempt at a maintenance kind of thing. Here's my first enclosure in Prehistoric Kingdom. And it barely looks worse than what I built now. 150 hours. This is all you get. I actually don't think I have 150 hours in this game, but Steam says I do, so. Actually, I'm confident I don't have that many. This was meant to be a cool view, but it ended up getting blocked off. Where's Karkar? Here. There he is. Picosaurus Rex. I love Carcharodontosaurus, one of my favorite dinosaurs. There are a lot of animals that have that title, but it is definitely one of the most claiming of them. Maybe the most peak thing I ever built. I don't even think it's that good. It's a very poorly done build. Very poorly executed. But the idea is cool, and I will do it better again one day. Maybe in Wildlands Season 2. Because I have a different hotel idea for my current park. However, we'll see. This is actually kind of good terrain work. Like, tell me that's not cool. Like, I'd want to go there. This is maybe the most peak thing I did. Like, it looks so good at night. This is kind of mid, but the ideas are cool as well. Even though I resorted to the foliage brush a little bit. This building's actually kind of not bad. Not detailed, but it does feel real, which is nice. We got some very tropical Topgolf architecture. Where are the rest of these? What? I don't understand what's going on. Those were whole things, just one piece of them is there. That actually doesn't look bad. The fencing is a little too saturated. I wish I had done some more rock work. Lambeosaurus! I will say, not a huge fan of the Lambeosaurus skins in this game. Lambeosaurus is one of my favorite animals too, and its skins in this game are just okay. Yeah, this habitat is definitely the worst one I've ever made, but no, that's not true. Like the little ones I did in that quote-unquote park, Africa park, just that mini build, those are definitely worse because they're so quick. But some of them are better. Edmontosaurus. Love Edmontosaurus. Look at that. Look at that. It's so good. The animals are so good in this game. This is... And all the creative abilities are why this is my favorite dinosaur game ever. Although Evolution 3 will probably beat it out. Unfinished aquarium. Kinda cool. These things are terrible for guest access, but they are pretty cool when you're actually up here. Like, come on. You're taller than the Argentinosaurus. Those stairs, though, would kill so many people. Here is our very cool Parasaurolophus barn with this very ominous hill and ridiculous architecture that looks totally purposefully out of place. I actually really like this barn. And look at this. They have a tunnel. And here we are. Totally different biome. Can't even see the other one. I'm pretty sure they made those trees redder. And you know, you got your cafe. Bam. That is a view. You can also get up here. That's quite a view as well. Aquarium access. Put you back on this side. Switch to the subtropical grasslands. Also in this biome. I don't know why I'm touring this. There's a tour on my channel and Prehistoric PC's channel and a French tour on Jurassic channel. All of them are on the playlist on all three of our channels. But I like going back and looking at my old stuff, even if only a third of this is mine. And yeah, this aviary is actually fantastic. I want more, well, I can't wait for the little exhibits. This walkway, also a favorite of mine. I don't know why I'm doing this. We have first person mode. Look at that. I mean, come on. If you're walking to see the Spinosaurus and that's what you see. Actually, you're meant to walk the other way, so you're walking to the new biome. This alpine biome was meant to feel quite isolated, and I think I did a pretty good job at that. Spinal cave with the floating stalagmite. Are Spinos here? No, but I do like that you can see into the exhibit. Pretty neat cave. Very Jurassic Park. You know, two different fences opposite sides, herbivores, carnivore fence. And it's Spinosaurus and Megalodon. Pretty cool. This is a very nice build from Jay. Obviously, this is temporary because it's covering up the alleged construction site. Wait, we can sit at tables? Cool. The alleged... Hey, there's albino Spino. There's the alleged construction site where Morgan Park is going to be, which, of course, makes sense. Zoo is never done. I mean, eventually some zoos run out of room to expand, but that's not the point. We got the Triassic Cove and an isolated sub-deserty biome, but we're still in the grassland section. We have the treadmill Coelophysis. Two of them, actually. I don't know what's going on with them, but we can fix that, I guess. They're stuck against each other. Cool. Hi, Nigel. Now we're in the wetlands slash grassland area. If you zoom out, it kind of makes sense. The Triassic Cove is meant to be a little isolated, but wetlands. Here, tropical, grassland, tropical, arid slash grasslands, wetlands, Triassic is a little isolated, but it's still kind of connected to this. This is also wetlands with the Spinos, of course, and then the Alpine, and that's it. Yeah, and basically there we are. We got this really cool Brachiosaur viewing stand. Is there a hotkey for this? No, there should be though. Wait, let's use this one. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, did they have blue on their crest? Or was it the light being weird? I think it was the light. But that would be kind of cool. Actually, something I noticed a couple days ago, the Brachiosaurs in Fallen Kingdom are actually not like solid dull colors. They have blue patterning. And they have a blue crest, which I had never noticed before. Sad you can't make these work. I think they're just broken within this save file. I don't know. No, it's not Dilophosaurus. Can't you see the Brachiosaurs? It probably doesn't recognize they have a complete exhibit, but maybe we can fix these. They used to sometimes show the wrong animals, so we just kind of turn them off. No Shutosharatosh. I haven't actually read most of these. Do they actually have information? Picture Triceratops. Oh yeah, of course, I love the lorem ipsum. That's kind of cool. They show on a time-accurate map. Parkour. I hope the guests don't do this in our park. I don't think the guests can jump quite this high, hopefully. Otherwise, all of our parks are kind of doomed. I think. Close. Just wake up and see this. It's the guy standing outside your window, just parkour there. Those fern trees were a bad choice. Oh, I almost just fell. No! The trees just have no hitbox. Brachiosaur parkour. Oh, do you think I can jump over this mountain? Let us see. Can it be done? I think perhaps, or maybe perchance, it quite potentially, possibly, theoretically can be. Yep, I'm seeing some alpine trees. Here we are. Parkour. Bam. Watch out, Parasaurs. This is what this game is really made for. It's very hard to see where I'm going because of all the trees and such. Ah, there's no way into the building. Do you think I can jump onto the roof? Huh. No, almost. Hang on, if I time this just right. Wait. Boom. No. Well, maybe I can... Alright, that is kind of cool. The binoculars are really good. Also, this map is crazy awesome. Everything is awesome. Highest point in the park. Come on. Is it right here? Or is it farther up the mountain? It's farther up the mountain. Oh, it's raining. Voila, everyone. Alright, I think that this is about time that we end this stream. Because I have some important sleeping to get to. So thank you very much, everyone who watched the stream, especially Beast First, who I think has been here the entire time. Again, which is kind of crazy. Bye.